So, you guys are here. Oh, right. Pump is there now. Hello! Shut up, kid. uh,
And the mouth shall go on.
and everyone is here. Gohan is crying and whining next to Goku, who's is like he's in a happy mood even though he's been a little bit crushed.
My character tries to, help comfort Gohan.
How so?
He's crying louder. Oh no.
Just the awkward, I guess like the awkward shoulder patting.
It's, patting up, like, holding him on the shoulder, and, trying to say comforting words, right? Like, your father is gonna survive.
Uh,
He's gonna be okay.
It's just unfortunate that last time I saw you were kidnapping him.
My brain just had the
Yep.
funniest mental idea. Sarah goes to pat Gohan on the back, is used to Saiyans being Saiyan toughness accident, like, it floors him into the center.
No, my
That
character's
was-
No,
not that
falls him
cruel.
directly at Goku's chest, killing him.
That was just like
my
9
brain-
feet tall.
I know your character wouldn't. It was just the funny mental image because Saiyans are stronger in your first time on Earth.
Yeah, my character's just trying. They're trying their best.
Yeah. Then, as I described last time, for fun because digital kind of left, Synapse just burps the piece of the clothing that Shiro wore as he looks amongst everybody, and he says, "So what now?" As he's just kind of side-eyeing everyone. Also, later on when I get through my Zen and everything, I'll probably update the Synapse art purely because I managed to find eyes that actually have white that give the red color because it's fucking weird with the bottling.
Well,
Okay.
as I did mention last time, Piccolo would mention the Dragon Ball's function just to like storyline Vegeta and Nappa into overhearing it and wanting to come here for them.
Mm-hmm.
So he would say that it would be rather easy to kill you all right now, since you're in such a weakened state, but it wouldn't benefit him any, since Goku's friends would just bring you all back with the Dragon Balls.
Dragon what?
I remember an Earthling talking about those.
Oh!
Your blue hair.
Sarah just looks completely confused.
That's actually a question. Because my character is
that
made
was
by
my
Jiro,
reaction,
would my
too.
character even know about the Dragon Balls?
Most likely not.
Since you're what? You cut out, I couldn't hear
About-
you.
I said, because my character is made by Jiro, would I know
No.
about any of the Dragon? Fair enough. I thought that's why it's like, because in my head my character wouldn't know because he's never heard them. But then it's like, oh yeah, Jiro made them, and he had an entire obsession with that. He didn't want to be a dwarf anymore.
That was his boss.
That-
Jiro
that-
never
that's-
stated any intentions.
Yeah, that's not Jiro. You're thinking of
Oh.
fucking Red or some shit. I don't know.
General Red.
Oh, I
Commander-
thought
Yeah.
Jiro is a different person. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dr. Jiro is the old
Bruh.
man.
Just imagine Android Saga, Android 19, and a midget show up.
Would be completely Toriyama.
Still with a scar on his
Fucking
forehead
delirious.
from where he got shot. Alright, I did miss one thing. Raditz is mostly dead. He's the one he's gonna start chuckling now and say, "You idiots! My companions off planet has heard everything you said. No, you can't absorb him. Sorry. Get the fuck out of there." It's like mine. No, he already has the dead condition. This is just roleplay, whatever.
Calm it, Bugman.
I know what that big suction man is thinking. The moment I said he was still alive, like mine.
Free
Anyway.
food.
No.
Never,
Just go to
never
Chuck E.
knew an
Cheese.
arm could turn erect.
Enjoy the last piece on Earth, idiots. The moment they land, you're all going to die.
out of character, my initial reaction is my character shoots him in the face, but in character that wouldn't really work because Raditz is still stronger, so I would basically just do nothing.
Just annoy him, yeah.
Piccolo just crushes him.
I wanted to do that, but okay.
You know, if it was anyone else in Raditz, I would feel bad.
1 year, huh?
No, congrats, Kakarot. You're an only child again.
So that means I have even more of a reason to work with you yahoos. At least until these new threats are taken care of.
The two next Saiyans that are on their way is Nappa, a mid-class warrior, and then Vegeta. He's the prince.
What was your species obsession with naming after vegetable?
No, you are not breaking the fourth wall with that. No! Bad synapse, bad!
It's not fourth wall breaking. Nappa is
He
like
said-
Japanese for cabbage.
Yeah, and we're not speaking Japanese, we're speaking Galactic Basic.
Speaking Galactic Coleman.
Vegeta, vegetables, Kakarot, carrot, radish. It's like, why is there so many vegetable references?
Yeah, no, Nappa isn't.
Because we're speaking English. Characters in universe are not.
We don't question what Vegeta says, because even in the Japanese, his attack names are in Japanese. So for all we know, in canon, he speaks bullshit.
Yes, feels like a
He's
Vegeta thing.
speaking Semese.
What do you mean? My Makakon Kosapo is totally normal. Makokaka Tsokakapa.
Your special
Yeah.
being canon.
That's what
yeah.
I said, yes.
But yeah,
It also translates.
my character walks up to Piccolo and looks him in the eye. The first one, Nappa. He's about 3 times stronger than Raditz. If Raditz is 1,200, he's about 4,000 to 5,000.
What the hell are these numbers you're talking about?
She points to her scouter.
Which you don't have because I blew it up on accident.
Well, I would say it's more broken than blown up. Like it's cracked and such. Like it's useless but not gone.
I mean, he had Raditz once, so you could just point to him.
Anyway,
Well, to be fair, I've got the Raditz one because I was erasing my own.
I know, that's why
wait,
Yeah,
you have
make
the
it-
Reddit's scouter?
he
Yes,
picked
we
it up
went
and
over
left it
this
on.
last time.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
because I
mostly
specifically
broken.
did it so that Vegeta and Nappa could hear us.
Alright, that's true. Although it is mostly broken, I realize.
Yeah. But yeah. Still, my point still stands, right? Like, even if it's cracked and such, you still get the ID. But yeah, my character points to it. This is a scouter. It's used to measure powers and such. That's what we used when we came to the planet here. It's not perfect, but it gives a general estimate of how strong somebody is.
That figures. He was
Scientists explain
he
it,
was
but you know.
relying on that eye visor quite a lot.
Indeed.
Hmm.
And the prince, what was he? Up in 19,000, was it?
I think
My
it was
character
close
looks
to
to luck.
10,000 and just yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Vegeta was like around 10,000 when he was just.
He was
Chilling.
plus 17,
I
wasn't
think it was 50. I think it was 15,000.
He started off 12,000, then he went up to 15,000, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah, his resting level is like 11,000 and powered up is 15.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
I'm actually just checking.
When he's chilling around, he's around 12,000. If he actually tried, I estimate his power would probably be about 15,000. To give you an idea of how strong we are now, we're at least I point at Piccolo, Goku, and myself. We're around the 400 mark. Everyone else here is a bit lower than that.
Mind you, as shown with your special technique, you can use techniques to enhance your power level temporarily, though depending on their strength, you know, that might not even matter.
Okay, so I got the actual answer. According to Dragon Ball Wiki, Vegeta's power level is 18,000.
Yeah, it is 18,000.
Okay, you know, that does make a lot of sense. Considering Goku had to double
Am I
his
the only
power
one that
level to
knows
fight
these
him.
numbers on the back of my head?
Yes, because I don't look at everyone's power levels and I don't remember shit.
That might be
And
a
also
nerd.
I'm sick currently.
I just remembered that like all of the Ginyu Force outside of Guldo are like 20,000 and shit.
Nope, higher.
Yeah. All of them crush base, like even Guldo crushes
yeah.
base Vegeta on Earth.
Not on power level. Goldo would be probably below 10,000. It's his abilities that makes him difficult.
It's his gimmicks.
Anyway, as you're talking, a flying ship hovers in the air and proceeds to land.
Yeah.
And out of it steps a blue-haired woman, a bald midget with 6 scars on his head, and an old man.
Mm.
Master Roshi, Krillin, and Bulma.
My character gives my scouter to Locke, and it's just, can you fix it up? As my character walks over. Yeah. If it's okay with you, of course.
No, I'm just no, because you're saying a lot of shit I was planning to say. It's just like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll just stand here and just.
Isn't it good that
We're great waking
somebody
up
else
at
has
7
the
a.m.
same initiative? But yeah.
No initiative.
Same initiative as somebody like don't mind me, but yeah, she walks up to Roshi and all of them, and essentially puts their head to the floor, and apologizes for causing them all this stress, and apologizing for the whole kidnapping Gohan thing.
While Synapse just kind of stands there as he just gazes his eyes over the newly arrived group.
Krillin rushes
Hi,
over.
new people. He would wave.
Krillin rushes over to Goku. Goku! And like takes his hand. Are you okay? I'll be fine, Krillin. I've been in worse spots. How's Gohan?
At least you still have all your vital organs.
All of them?
Thank you.
You're welcome. At least one of you got it. That one. All of them? So Goku says, how's Gohan? And Bulma is over there shaking him. He's fine, he's just dazed off. I think it's been too much for him. Prickliest stands there with a mean glare in his eyes. Krillin is a little bit careful of him because, hey, it is the Demon King after all. All of a sudden, Piccolo starts concentrating, and his arm immediately regrows.
That's scary and awesome.
That's useful.
Yeah. And Krillin's like, yeah. Even if Goku's down for the count, I'm not letting you take us down as you wish. You idiot. I'm not here to kill you.
We made a truce. For the time being, we're allies.
Yeah, Krillin, he's a good guy now. No, you idiot!
Ha.
As strong as this long-haired clown was, there are 2 more coming whose strengths far outreaches. Because I'm not saying power level, fuck you, madam. Whose strengths
His
far
battle
outweighs
power.
his.
Hey, it makes perfect sense for in character to use power levels.
Sure, why not? But I'm not. How about that?
No, if you don't want to use them, it's up to you, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna impose Frieza standards on you.
Moving on.
So where you're allowed to be based.
That means we have 1 year to get stronger than we are currently. And he's looking at
check the power levels of like the 3 people that just showed up.
your power level. Your scout is busted.
Yeah.
True, but Butters isn't.
Like all scouters here are busted. Like
Yeah. Which my character actually begins to comment on it. That is actually a odd question. I remember when the kid got angry, I still actually felt him arriving, even though the power function on the scouter was busted. Still felt that he, was about to launch. That's odd.
It's a treat
Shouldn't be
you'll
too
pick up on
surprising.
it. And Piccolo says, you have 1 year to hone your strength. Maybe if you all are going to stand up to these 2 invaders, the rest of you slackers can take care of one of them while I deal with the other. Awfully confident there, aren't you, Piccolo? Just you watch me.
Trust me, if you can take out
interesting
Nap,
show.
hey, if you
I
can take out
wonder-
Nappa all alone, I'm not gonna be crying.
Sign standing there with statement. I wonder if one of these Saiyans will make me stronger than the old one. The old one didn't give much. Much aside from knowledge.
To be fair, Butter was not that amazing. He wasn't that strong in comparison, and all he ever did was just go bully civilians.
A dried up bully. Nothing more, nothing less.
Just leans over. Well, more of a corpse than anything now.
Well, I talked about what he used to be.
Thinking if I guess at some point, whenever it's relevant, just send me a list of whatever techniques Butter had.
Speaking of, Krillin and Bulma has been looking a little bit extra at Zero for a while. Look.
I just look over at them, look at Goku, look back at them. It's the hair, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Wow, it's like looking at a clone of Goku.
My character actually looks to them. Yeah, I know. Like when I first looked at Goku, I was like, "Are we sure Reddit is his brother? He looks more like Locke in terms of hairstyle." I had the same thought.
Master Roshi takes a look at Locke. No, there are multiple differences between the 2. You guys should learn to spot
At
them.
least someone notices.
Yeah, my character looked closer. Yeah, in terms of facial structure and such, I can see it, like the cheekbones and such.
I just want to imagine, it just hard cuts to, both Goku and Locke looking at them. The Goku's, more gentle face, with Locke's just got, the more serious look, just...
And also their attitude. Their attitude is completely different.
Sign up books between everyone in the state. I do not see the differences between many of you. The only things I mainly notice is the lacking is height and these. He says he points to the hair for you all, and then points down, basically gesturing to Sarah and Bulma's figures, since they're the only women among everyone here. Everyone else is dude. Basically, the only thing he notices that different is some of you have breasts, some of you have hair, some of you don't, some of you are tall, some of you are short. That's
Great,
about all he really notices.
He's turning into Dende.
Which reminds...
They are lovely. I would like to nestle in between them.
And then there was more. Moving on, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Speaking
a
of
bridge dende. We do not speak for a bridge dende.
little green, anyway. Speaking of which, what exactly are you? Because I can tell you're definitely not part of normal civilian life around here.
You're talking to Bulma, Krillin,
Synapse.
and... Oh, whoops.
I came from a lab that way. He says he points in the direction he walked here from.
Just leans past so you can see past Synapse. Just sees the one single perfectly lined trail to the lab.
Yeah, there's multiple tree. Yeah, he basically threw everything out of the way. You could probably
Yeah.
Like, it's a really good vision. You could probably just see it.
Yeah, that's what I
I-
just said.
I came here after this one kicked me in the head. He says he points at it.
Reddit's made a bit of a chaos of this lab.
Is the lab still intact?
I think it should be mostly intact. At least you can
I'll
look
have to go
through
check
it.
it out at some point then. Curious to see what these other things can actually do. If they can I'm assuming you were created. Some sort of robot?
I am biological in nature. There was another geek in that lab who came with me. They did not perform adequately, so I assimilated them.
Wait, a biomechanical. So you're effectively a robot made of biological material.
I am effectively
Fine.
in context a newly generated creature made from multiple different extraterrestrial DNA.
Artificial
Like
life
all of you.
form,
It's
like
like-
a Cyberman.
That
Like a Cyberman, if you put all of your news pieces, free bodies into one form.
I also you might have noticed my actions upon the elderly member that was formerly a part of your group, on actions I had engaged against Raditz. I gain in power by absorbing those I defeat in combat. The more I absorb, the more I gain. And if I completely absorb them, not only do I gain great power, but I also gain whatever capabilities that person possesses. For example, that one seemed to know how to fly, he's pointing the rest, because he saw him fly a bit. If I had absorbed him, I would be capable of learning how to do the same, along with those energy beam attacks he had launched.
I'm guessing to absorb somebody, they need to be killed. There's no
I need-
halfway about it.
I need to be the one to deal the blow and absorb them, yes. And doing so greatly boosts the amount of power I gain.
It needs to be as fresh as possible, basically.
Yes.
Gruesome.
Look,
I'm
just let you know, most
absolutely
interesting person
horrifying.
on this planet. Then Bulma talks about robots. Never mind.
I feel like Bulma's the most interesting intellect. My character is the most currently interesting physiology.
No. Locksmine, you are currently the most interesting because he doesn't know shit about Bulma yet, and you are literally made of science.
Yeah, makes
You
sense.
are science.
Yeah. They lost his healing beam.
Yeah, he did. So, he's no longer horribly swaying from side to side from his injury.
You know, your exposed ribs are no longer exposed.
More importantly,
Oh.
apparently Earth also has the ability to grow magic healing beans. I would like to also point out Locke's face scrunches when he says magic.
I do not know if they are magic or how they are made. I simply took them from the lab.
From the lab, then.
They were on a counter, labeled for emergency use.
Maybe I could find information on how to make them then if they're from the lab.
I saw you eating them. Didn't seem too potent. Like they seemed to give you a little bit of health back, but didn't seem like it's.
Believe me, this is a lot better than it was before. Although they didn't really taste like anything.
Tasteless. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's only sensu out of character. It's only sensu beans that taste like fish.
Ew.
Only sensu are the fish beans.
Yeah, this one wasn't ripe enough.
Are they like fish oil or just straight up fish meat?
We never know. We just hear Yajirobe say they taste like fish.
Huh?
Sinus would then point to the group and would state, "What are names and what is doing here?"
Well, that was Raditz. That was Butter. That's Sarah. I'm Locke. Originally, we came in to help take this one back, points at Goku, and effectively take over this planet. But as you can see, plans changed. Just looks over at fucking Raditz. There's a slight smug look. Looks back, gets serious again.
To be
That's
fair,
a nod.
I was never on the kidnapping clan at all. I just wanted recruit more Saiyans, nothing more. And to be fair, I was kind of done seeing people just dying constantly, and the only thing I can do is look away.
So, That means you guys aren't our enemies, says Krillin.
Correct. Also, what's wrong with you? No, I already can already tell.
Cyanox would then.
Raditz over there slapped you with his tail, didn't he?
Krillin's fine. He took
You know,
it like
my
a champ.
my character
Cyanox-
actually walks up to Krillin, and my character is a massive height difference between them and Krillin, but they still, like kneel down and handshake.
There's a
Locke
massive
might have
height
introduced
difference
myself,
between
but-
Sarah and most other non.
Well,
Synapse
Krillin
people.
especially.
Most other
Krillin-
non-synapse beings.
You stand in front of Krillin. Wow, that's a nice knee you got.
Yeah, my character, tries their
Damn, I'm
best.
gonna hug your shin.
My character tries their best to lean down, for a handshake.
Yeah. So, and he's looking at Goku because last time he saw you were kidnapping his son. It's all right, Krillin. You can trust her. All right. And he's gonna shake your hand.
And my character gives up really friendly handshake, which most likely gonna shock Krillin for a little bit before, just disengage into handshake normally.
Cyanox would then rotate his body and lowering his finger. His finger was still outstretched to the group. Then he just turns his torso and lowers it, angling it towards Bulma, and then they're all so much fucking shorter. And what are your names and reason doing here?
And Krillin did. I tried to say it, but when he shakes hands with Sarah, Krillin he says, "Oh, well, I'm Krillin."
Good to meet you, Krillin.
Bulma looks at Synapse, kind of inching backwards, like, kind of creeped out by whatever this monstrosity is. I'm Bulma. Nice to meet you and such. What are you? Actually, was she here when you explained that? I forgot.
Yeah,
Yes.
It was.
yeah.
Yeah, that was recent.
Yeah.
Bulma.
My character will handshake, give lean a handshake to Bulma too.
They call me Master Roshi. The master part's important.
You
know,
can't
my
reveal
character
his
will-
real name.
My character will give everyone a handshake that they don't know already.
Mm-hmm.
Master is important because that is his first name.
Why do I
Yeah.
have a feeling Master Roshi is extra happy about getting a handshake from a beautiful big lady?
I don't know. Did someone just touch your butt?
She will ignore it out of courtesy.
Very courteous of you.
Well, I just said like, yeah, old man got hops.
Also, for those of you who just for I put on a watch together thing to get ambient playing because for some reason Neurobot keeps fucking dying.
Mm.
You didn't remember, Mom, that was your first mistake.
Well, it's what we've been using before, and it's like, okay, I'm queuing up thing, and then it just
It's
kept
been
dying.
pretty consistent.
Yeah, and then like today it just keeps having a heart attack, so it's like, okay, I'm just doing this.
Anyway. If you try to shake hands with Piccolo, he is going to refuse it.
My character has like a gives us like a aw, and then just looks at others again.
Sign would ask, is this shaking of hands a normal greeting?
I believe so.
Synapse will then turn to Kron, since he's probably like closest to him at the moment, and would extend one of his massive hands down to him to shake.
What is Locke or Pumpkin doing? I haven't heard from them in a while.
Yeah, because everyone else keeps yapping.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's it.
No, as a DM,
this one's-
sometimes I forcibly
Yeah.
put the spotlight on some people that I haven't heard.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
alright.
fine. Don't worry. I just wanted an excuse to use the word yapping. But yeah, so
Yeah.
Loki is going to turn to Piccolo. So what's the general plan here? I'm assuming you're going to, judging by how you're acting,
We have
fuck
a
off
year.
to a.
We
I was gonna say
Sorry.
you're gonna fuck off to some mountain range and just train by yourself.
Are you following me on Facebook or something? We have a year. 1 year to improve ourselves before these Saiyans return. And when they do, I am going to be 1,000 times more powerful than I am right now.
I hate
First-
to tell you,
Start-
1,000 times more powerful
first-
than you are now means nothing to them.
First the Saiyans, then all of you, should you be foolish enough to stand in the way of my world domination.
Hey, in a half a year, want to meet up and spar to check each other's progress?
Get over yourself. You're not that important to me.
Oh.
Out of character, I hope I'm not being too mean here, but I'm Piccolo right now.
You're pre-Gohan Piccolo.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
you know,
You're
my
fine.
character,
Gohan, Piccolo.
my character just under their breath. You sound like a slightly nicer Vegeta.
Cynax would then point his hand to third tallest is the green one named Piccolo. You
Sorry,
are.
can you repeat? You cut off a little bit.
He said third tallest green one Piccolo. You are currently one of strongest here, yes? Might you be one better to train these weak ones? He says, pointing to Gohan and Pumpkin. This one seems to like person in orange clothes, but person in orange clothes seems a bit too broken to train.
I should waste my time with these weaklings. I have my own training to care for. If you're still alive,
Too crazy.
we'll see you in a year. And he's going to blast off into the sky.
Alright, well, fuck what I was
Oh
gonna say.
man.
Stubborn
Fuck
one.
all of y'all!
I was gonna have the wow. I had him-
No Gohan kidnapping.
Okay,
You know-
Zero. Pause. Zero, yeah?
I was gonna, like, as Piccolo said that, I was gonna turn and be like, well, that kid exceeded your power level and mine when I was powered up. And almost put an entire dent in Raditz' ribcage or anything.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, who killed
as
him?
Who let
Anyway.
you kill him?
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, as Piccolo go over the horizon, my character's just, I'm still gonna visit him in half a year. He seems lonely. My character might have the complete wrong impression, but that's my character's impression.
Oh, you don't say.
That's the thing for the background. Does Krillin reciprocate Synapse's handshake?
Sure.
I'm going to roll my athletics for power purely because Synapse assumes you grip with maximum force.
What are you... Don't roll anything. What are you trying to do?
He's basically gripping Krillin's hand with maximum force.
Okay.
He assumes you firm grip, and so he gives firmest grip possible.
You don't need to roll anything.
You just hear that.
Ah! Ow, ow, ow! Easy there!
Synapse would slowly let go of his hand. Did this one do with this shaking of hands incorrectly?
You need to adjust your strength depending on who you're shaking hands with. Like a firm handshake is a good thing, but you should never use a. You know, it's meant to be a greeting, not disabling somebody.
What? Have you never held an egg?
What is
No, I'm pretty sure he was born today.
what is
Yeah,
an egg?
Actually, I can actually
Alright, hold
confirm.
on, I got this.
I can actually
So
confirm.
you remember when you pick stuff up? I'm assuming, like, did he pick up a bottle? I'm assuming, or did he just fully just pick up the bean?
He just picked up some beans that were left on the counter.
So remember when you picked up those beans and you didn't crush them? Same principle. Enough to hold it, but not enough to damage it. Oddly
Other
enough, this isn't the
creatures
only
are-
planet that has this kind of custom.
Other creatures are fragile.
Very.
This one wishes to get stronger, but first, and then you would hear stomach rumbles. This one needs food and rest. As he also has bruised limbs and everything else.
Same. And then
What?
Locke also like takes a few steps over to Goku, like bends down a little bit just to look at him. So what do we do with you? Does this planet even have medical stations?
Oh, I'll be fine. Krillin, I might need to take a trip to Korra's tower.
Hey, if you have some good healing, I would like some, as you know, my character points to the fact my character is still pretty brutally beaten themselves.
My character's HP wise is like maybe a quarter down, but in terms of injuries, I've currently got brutal damage and bruised limbs.
Man, couldn't fathom what that's like. Damage to 18.
Bulma
Also,
says that she can take all of you who wants to a hospital. And we'll see what plans you make from there.
Okay.
This one needs only rest. This one is capable of naturally healing.
Does that one want to come regardless? She says.
Yes.
Alright then.
What is the forms of transportation here? I see your vehicle here, but I remember when that orange guy came to the place here. What did he ride on? That was a weird orange cloud.
Look more yellow.
No,
to
he
me.
was already there. You never saw the cloud.
No, Goku showed up like after we were fighting Raditz, and then Goku showed up.
Yeah,
We were
remember,
there
I
first.
got to the
Oh,
I think I was-
that! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all there first, then the Piccolo encounter kicked off, then
That's
Raditz
not
left.
really a common means of transportation.
It isn't. I'm just really curious. Like a giant orange cloud. Never seen anything in space, at least, like that.
Well, I might not be a space expert, but I don't think you have clouds in space.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, right? So, like they have never seen like what the flying nimbus is.
Are you
That's why there's
asking me as a player, DM?
No, they're asking Goku, and you know,
Oh, you're
looking
talking
around.
about Goku.
Like,
I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
Bulma
no.
with this.
Sarah's
No.
basically asking the group, what the fuck's the Nimbus?
yeah,
It's my
Yeah.
flying cloud. Anyway, he says it's his flying cloud, but Krillin and Master Roshi is gonna help Goku onto Bulma's airship.
my character will help.
Will anyone come with to hospital? What are your guys' plan here?
I will go with hospital.
Sinus will stick with the group at the moment purely under the guise of he has nothing better to do, and he is going to demand food.
I just now realized the chat. Pumpkin, what's he doing?
After hearing this whole conversation, Pumpkin will remember that he needs to go home to his mom, which was literally what I was about to type. As
Oh.
he did just get kidnapped without his mom. And he should
just
probably go home and see her.
I'm just making plans here. Pumpkin's going to return home. Who was going with the Goku, Bulma, Roshi, and Krillin?
Me.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: would Pumpkin mention that they were going to be going home? Because my bad news for the child.
I mean, I do remember the last thing I technically said in character, but then he wasn't here for the whole Raditz fight, so.
What is Synapse going to do?
I already said Synapse is joining the group to the hospital purely because he has nothing better to do and under the promise of food, since he doesn't really need hospital care. And let's be honest, the hospital, if they looked at his biology, would just be like, what the fuck?
We have a Bulma.
And what about Locke?
Locke is more interested in hearing about this Korin's Tower because apparently, according to Goku, it's more useful than whatever a hospital is.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to not like give you all the things like, oh, here's where you get the Sense Bean. If you want to flying Nimbus, here's where you're going to get that. So like, damn it! They learn everything too fast.
Fair.
Like I want that to be like a revelation later in the game, but I don't know.
Again, Korin literally has a giant fucking giant cloud made of millions of nimbuses.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you
And
prove
that's
yourself
exactly what
to
I'm
win-
trying not to let you get right off the bat.
I mean, let's be
I get
fair.
it.
If we did get it, literally only 2 of us would even be able to use it.
I know, but then I get something I can call mine that is not necessarily overpowered.
I'm mainly mentioning it like in general, like for like the demon that like I wouldn't be able to use it. Zero wouldn't be able to use it. Only like Pumpkin and Sarah could even use a Nimbus, so it's not like the most breaking thing.
Yeah, but
And-
also, you know, it's only a flying device. Like, yes, it's a pretty good flying device, but at the end of the day, it doesn't break anything. Like, it's not an in-combat flying device.
Well,
I
but
mean,
it
it
moves
can be,
faster
but
than
like-
any of you can.
And that's, you know, my brain just had the most interesting question. Does the Nimbus work on other planets? 'Cause, like, it
Let's
just kind
find
of
out.
shows up.
I mean, I'm assuming it does.
Like, we never. 'Cause,
It's
like,
just gonna take forever to get to the other planet.
Yeah, I believe it just stays with the big cloud Corin owns, and when you call
No.
upon it, one of the clouds fly from it.
Nope, that's not how it works. You take one cloud piece from the big one, and that's yours. Anywhere in the world, it's going to materialize when you call for it. It's not going to have any travel time getting to you, it's just going to show up.
Nice.
Like maybe
Okay.
like well, there's a few seconds delay to it from when you call it, but like yeah, it shows up shortly after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm fine if I need a test from Corin to actually get my own cloud. It would just be really nice to have my own cloud.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bulma is going to take everyone except Pumpkin to West City for healing. At a hospital.
Inside. Yeah. In the
Pumpkin-
jet planet
yeah.
state. This one is engine doesn't need healing, but this
I'm
one
sorry.
would like food.
I'm not sure if it's Discord, like you have like talk, like it's voice activated and it's
It might just be my
registering a
might
few
just be-
decibels.
it might just be my tone of voice. I'm talking lower, so it might just be sensitivity.
And also,
Yeah.
it could be VC delay, right? Like the VC, his VC doesn't show up before yours show up.
Maybe
Like, it
like,
could be that.
For me, it sounds like a few of his words are like cut off at the end.
Might just be my
That's-
tone. Science basically said this one does not need healing, but this one would like food.
I cannot join the activity because it bugs out the second I join the YouTube activity.
Oh, Poe.
Ew.
It's either that or Nero, but Nero apparently had some problems.
Yeah,
So-
Nero was
Yeah.
basically having a stroke earlier.
It's better to have no sound and I can hear every one of you consistently.
Alright, so I'm going to have to ask Axel and Rabbit to not talk for a while, because I have heard like nothing from Zero and Boxing Turtle.
It's fine.
That... And
Yeah, I guess.
I am not very good. Like, one of my problems, and unfortunately I have this problem while being a DM, so that's not stellar. One of my problems is I don't really pay attention to chat. So right now I see what you've been talking there. Would you like to voice your roleplay, like the discussion between Pumpkin and Locke here?
May as well.
Or it's a-
You would go first. You would
Yeah, I'm
go
not saying
first
that you
now,
need to
because-
repeat it or anything, but if you wanna
Hmm.
do anything, I don't want you to feel like the two you have to be delegated to writing.
It's just my default thing, because I'm used to having to deal with my almighty ping, so even when I try to speak, I get talked over. Because
Hmm.
it is impossible to find an open point to start speaking in my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... well, this is probably going to be the most evil nice thing I do today. As Locke is basically gonna like cut up Pumpkin for a second and like get to his level. You're gonna want to sit down for this one.
Pumpkin will immediately go crisscross applesauce.
Wait,
Hmm.
what?
Do you remember when me and that old man showed up at your front door?
Hey, you guys were weird. Like, you just showed up, didn't even say your names until I had to ask like 3 times.
To be fair, out of character. You asked once and I did give the name.
Nah,
Uh,
I was mostly directed at the other guy.
Fair.
The old man.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah, continue.
the old man. Oh, no easy way to put this. After the old man knocked you out, he blew up your house and your mother.
Fuck.
What?
Ripped off the band-aid.
Yep,
Hard.
I didn't rip off the band-aid, I ripped off the whole wound.
You Brazilian
Huh?
waxed his mind.
Alright, listen here. Have you seen Space Bambi?
Congratulations, you're the space Bambi.
What's a space and a Bambi?
I don't know, I think it might be a space movie.
Anyway. Sorry.
Bazinga.
Well, I gotta go find her. The house might still be there. Maybe she's still alive. Who knows?
Funky, I was there for the whole thing. There was nothing.
No way. Mom's strong enough. She can survive that. I believe in her.
Poor kid.
Alright, we're doing it this way then. Alright. I'm going to stand up and look over at Bulma. Can you give me the general idea of where this hospital is? I'll meet you there.
Yeah. She lets you know.
Alright. Wait, I just realized something. Is Bulma still wearing her lab coat?
No, she's not wearing her lab coat at all.
I think she's in her calmly relaxed outfit.
Arrived at the lookout.
What?
I mean,
Kame.
her Kame relaxed look at when she's chilling at Kame house.
Yeah, she has like
You mean
a
outfit, not lookout.
dark top, shorts.
Oh, right. Shot in the dark. I don't suppose you know anyone with, like, really blue hair, red ribbon... uncomfortably, how do I put this? I want to say naive, but that's not... No, that actually feels really
Oh, that's
right.
lunch. Yeah, that's lunch. You met lunch. Did anyone say anything about lunch? Ouch. No, Goku.
Yeah, I met her before I ended up here. She said something about using the Dragon Balls to bring back everyone... all the Saiyans here killed. She was trying to get in contact with her friends, which I guess in this case was you lot.
Wow.
It wouldn't
Small
be a
world.
bad idea. These guys have already killed people.
Oh, believe me, looks over at what's left of Butter. He was on a fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Not exactly a warpath, but
Spree.
yeah.
She's getting
It was like he was trying to beat his own record.
He always does. That's the problem.
Also, for reference
Not
of what
this
the-
time.
Also, for remembrance of basically what's left of him, it's basically just his armor with a singular hole in the back of it.
Hmm.
Well, armored gloves and all that, whatever he was wearing, basically.
So yeah, Locke's also gonna hang on to the 4 broken scouters to eventually repair, hopefully at least 2 of them.
Bulma will want one of those scouters and look it over. And assuming you don't no, mine. And she's gonna take it and fiddle around with
This
it.
is like cat enough.
And
No way.
More curiously, he would also like, why, do you actually know someone who could probably fiddle with this kind of technology?
yeah, you're looking at her.
Scientist respects scientist. Gives her a scouter.
Is my character in the room at all?
Well, we're in the open.
Oh yeah, my character would be like, what about this? What about if you work together? 2 great minds working together makes better result. Just an idea.
Would be an interesting change. Getting real tired of being the only one who keeps fixing all of our shit.
Did you listen, Dart?
Yep. Bulma says if you know how this sort of technology works, you should happily accept your help.
Alright.
I
In that
feel like-
case, the one more thing I'm going to do is after I've also reviewing stuff from Reddit, I'm also going to hand the remote to Reddit's Saiyan pod.
Anyway.
Yoink.
And for context, the ulterior motive of Sarah is quite simple. She wants Locke to socialize more.
Also, I feel like another thing, Bulma probably respects Locke for the simple fact of the comment of him being tired of fixing everyone's shit, considering the Z Fighters currently have basically every time they need anything technological, always go to Bulma every time.
Yep. Ow.
So yeah, so I guess for the time being, Locke's going to take Pumpkin back to what's left of his house so he can see the aftermath.
Yep.
Gotta go see my mom.
Oof.
Yeah, she's going to be everywhere around there. Oh, no, not really. She got vaporized. I do not say that in character.
Go, imagine Pumpkin just doing the fucking Kid Goku run with the two arms out next to his sides.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Locke, like, somehow managing to keep up despite his fucking, like, fucking injured limbs.
His busted kneecaps.
Nice. So, the party is splitting up for now.
Yes.
For now, once we deal with Pumpkin's thing, I'm heading over to the hospital to check on everyone else, and then I guess off to Capsule Corp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let us start with the Pumpkin. Uh-oh.
Pumpkin art.
Let us start with Pumpkin and Locke.
Da-da-da-da.
You travel together to get to the... What should we say it? The smaller town.
Ruins?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's the ruins of a house inside a smaller town
Yeah.
or village. I don't actually recall.
I think they were kind of basically like post-marriage Goku living it in the mountains.
Okay.
At worst,
Lone
I figured they were
farmstead.
just on, like, the very outskirts of town, being like a little farm. But, true.
Yeah. You do be living out here.
Keyword were.
As you arrive, you see only the smoldering would-be ruins of what used to be like a single capsule building.
What'd you do to the house?
This poor kid's either really stupid or in denial. I'm not socially equipped to figure out which.
Yeah.
It never said he was smart.
The scenario of it being both denial and stupid.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, well, Pumpkin's in UK, so.
Pumpkin would just start looking around the what he doesn't see as ruins, looking for his mom.
I'm gonna do you a solid and not let you find the smoldering remains. It's...
Oh
But
my
I am
God.
also looking, so like I just lifted up a fucking like a giant piece, just
Yeah,
You
yeah,
shouldn't see
you're
that.
looking around, but you don't find her.
Isn't funny anymore.
Oh, fuck,
Where are you?
making me feel bad.
yeah, no, that's why I said like if we found the gloves, at least it rips off the band-aid.
I mean, you're
Like I said.
asking a kid who's only known as mom to just go, "Mom's gone. That's not weird."
Yeah, well, to be fair, there was a reason Luke started. Do you have anywhere else to go? Which he's also going to ask again.
This is my home. Why would I not be here?
No other family.
Nope. Just me and mom from all I remember.
Mm. Imagine Locke just like looks over and just sees like a fucking smoldering hand under some rubble. I'm going to ignore that.
I'm going to ignore.
Mm. Like I said, there's probably gonna not be anything left.
I
Old
mean, we
man
can
likes
build
his
it back
bum.
up.
I'm not talking about the house.
Mom can't die. She's probably just around in the forest collecting wood or something.
Oh, fuck.
I was gonna say,
I'll
is
find
there
her.
actually a corpse in here?
No.
I'm pretty sure
Generally, when you blow shit up in Dragon Ball, they're gone.
Yeah, so
There's like a
Because
hatch.
completely
the
analyzed.
alternative would be something really gruesome that isn't really like.
Oh yeah, not like anything else Buddha did wasn't gruesome or anything.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, let's just say it's so evaporated, the only thing you can smell is dust. Nothing more, nothing else.
Yeah, there's a reason I said she got animized.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, there's always the nuclear shadow option where there's just basically an outline of her on a wall.
Then again, that is just trying. To be fair, he's
What
already
hole?
portraying a really realistic kid in denial. So you know, do we
Hmm.
really need more trauma on the pile? We can, but do we need to?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need him to unlock
Piccolo
Super
to
Saiyan.
go,
Trauma builds character.
Especially with Saiyans.
Trauma
Because they get
builds
Super Saiyan that
intelligence.
way. There are two ways to Super Saiyan. Vegeta depression and anger.
Why not both?
I think this is more what Goku felt. The loss of someone
Hmm.
else.
Damn, I only felt this once. Anyway. Well, can't really stay here.
Again,
there
Punky
is-
would keep searching.
Mm.
Yeah, there is no answer.
I don't like this. Usually I always respond.
Damn, I just realized I mumbled something and because of how my mic's set up, it did not go through. That
Yeah.
also kind
It
of
didn't
works.
go through at all.
Yeah, I know. Locke basically just like slightly grumbled just like my brother. Anyway.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Your brother's name Key by chance.
No. His name was Neon. But, yeah. Mm.
Punky would just
So-
fall to the floor crying.
Oh.
Mom!
Locke's just standing there like awkwardly just... What do I do?
I brought the wrong Saiyan to deal with it.
Yeah, Locke's just there like, let's see. How the other Saiyans handle this? All but one of them just blows up the kid. Sorry, just trying to comfort the kid. Locke's in there. I'd say blow up, but...
Mine
Locke's
is
gonna like
heat.
walk over, just like kind of awkwardly sit down like a piece of rubble, and then just like somewhat half-assed like put his hand on Pumpkin's head and like kind of try and comfort him.
You people did this. You just had a peaceful life. And then you came here, demanded us to like go with you. Why?
That was old Buddha's idea. And we all know what happened to him. Flashback to him getting fucking impaled.
Sign up burps in the jet.
Just oh, sorry, that was the old man talking.
He doesn't have a nose, and he ate the man, so it's like burp. Why not?
Damn, I can't believe Gerard put fucking, the sense of smell on my tongue as well as taste. It's awful.
It's like a snake.
To be fair, we never really see him have nostrils, so... Like, the only time he gets the Phil ever gets a nose is the moment he reaches perfect form. He doesn't get lips till second.
I have nothing anymore. No mom? No house? No friends? No family? I have nothing.
Damn, this is starting to hit too close to home.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Damn,
switch
this
scene
kid just
here
like me
and
for
go.
real, for real.
Yeah, we're switching scene to
Yeah.
West City. Hooray!
Flashback
Hooray.
to him living in his fucking college dorm room at Thayan University, eating nothing rations.
I mean,
I went to college.
I'll have
But
you know,
unlike
I went to
Napa-
Fraser Academy and aced all of my exams.
But unlike Napa, he did not study child psychology. Or his minor.
Dude,
I
he was a
saved that
ma-
one.
Do you remember he was a major in pain?
Lord.
It was a dumb joke, but I loved it.
Yes, scene transition.
Scene
away
transition.
from away from child presso.
Child espresso depresso.
When we meet our heroes again, Sarah and Goku are bandaged up on a hospital beds. Sarah has like an extra large one. Synapse is sitting like in a corner in the hospital room.
Eating a giant fucking Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
That's not a foot long,
Bulma,
that's a man long.
Bulma, Master Roshi, and Krillin are also there.
You eating that giant
And
fucking sandwich from
and
regular
go on,
show.
but he's asleep. Sorry, what?
Oh, I said he's eating that giant ass fucking sandwich from regular show.
Yeah. Whatever that is, I don't know.
So I'm guessing my character is basically, they're sitting tight for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I wonder what the doctors felt when they found somebody that fucking big.
Well, this is unusual. I don't know.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing in Dragon Ball. Consider how many giants were at the World Martial Arts tournament.
Then again, I feel like they were more like Piccolo size, not actually like full-on Broly.
I mean, there's a few giant ones. Plus, we also live in a world with sentient dog people and dinosaurs.
Then again, they have certain expectations for at least humans. And for all they know, Saiyans are just humans.
Yeah. Anyway.
They don't. Continue. I will be. I have already taken up screen time, so.
Goku says that he's going to get back home and train to be ready for the Saiyans within 1 year. Bulma is like, that's all you ever do. Barely see you anymore. But I can't just ignore them when they arrive. Yeah? What about Gohan then? Oh, he can train with me. I'm sure she won't mind when she learns of how important it is. Goku,
If he doesn't know.
you might be the most oblivious husband I've ever met. What do you mean, Krillin? I'm pausing to see if anyone want to do anything.
I mean, my guy's just in the corner munching a sandwich.
Yeah.
My character wouldn't know the situation.
So, would eventually Locke and Pumpkin come here?
After Pumpkin's
It's-
probably recovered from his trauma, yeah. Or
Yeah, I was gonna say, luck would inform, like, well, there is one plus side. There is a way to bring her back, apparently.
Really?
Do you remember what that blue-haired lady was talking about before we went after the old man? Something about the dragon's
Something
balls and
about
being able to bring back the dead.
Magical things that bring people back? I thought that was a bunch of hoopla.
Well,
No,
apparently
where
it
have you
isn't.
heard that word? Sorry.
Yeah, you
My
cannot use
mom
that
used
word.
that
That is a
word.
space slur.
My mom taught me that word. Apparently, my dad used to say it.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. It is effectively a space
Florida,
slur.
the land.
Yep, no, that
Right.
sounds like that. Anyway.
And when I heard hoopla,
Florida, the land of
Unfortunately.
alligator.
oh god.
So, unfortunately, from the sounds of it, Dragon Balls are going to have to wait till after we deal with the other two Saiyans that are going to show up.
Mm.
And as you are now, we both are, we would not even come close to dealing with them. Damn, the music is piping this up, goddamn. So,
My
in the
character
meantime-
tries to look. Oh wait, yeah. You continue, then I
Ah.
will say after you.
yeah.
I don't think you're here yet. I think they're kind of show. This
Yeah,
is
no,
basically
I'm-
talking
yeah.
before they
Yeah,
show
they're-
up.
We're
So,
still
in the
at
meantime,
Pumpkin's smoldering house.
yeah. So in the meantime, I'm going to regret this. I'll take care of you for the time being. And alongside that, we're going to... And then Locke shudders when he says this. Train. Ugh. Hate doing that. Something I've never done before.
What's training? Is that where you punch things until they break?
Something like that. Effectively, it's just the process of getting stronger.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Pumpkin and Lock.
I don't see much of a point. But we're gonna have to become stronger, otherwise this whole planet goes kaput.
Lock about to get into fucking 2.5 Saiyans.
Yep, and now this is where we get the spin-off sitcom show. But no. But for the time being, Locke's going to stand up. We need to head over to this hospital. Go catch up with
Mom
those
told
other
me
people that were
hospitals
with
are
us.
bad.
I don't know why, but I'm imagining Lock is
How?
coming.
My mom says essential oils are the best way to go.
What
Damn
the
it.
fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna finish what the old man started, crack knuckles.
Imagining Lock goes into the fucking human hospital and then just immediately starts roasting all of their shit because they don't have fucking healing tanks.
I know, I was about to say. Actually, no, this works even better. His one's like, essential oils is the best medicine. Log just has a thought, thinks back to the healing tank. Thanks. Damn, she has a point. Hmm.
He's like, wait a minute. Maybe his mom was smarter than she was.
Damn, how this apple falls so far from the tree. Remembers who his father is. Oh yeah.
Shit.
I see where the
Oh.
mental degeneration started.
And it also didn't help that Pumpkin's favorite pastime as a child was headbutting boulders.
No, it was punching trees. Get it right.
Yeah, and then the tree
How
fell
do
on him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the trees fell. Okay, yeah, we can go, I guess.
Yeah, so
Pumpkin
like I
has
said,
nowhere
we're,
else
we're
to
just going to
go.
the hospital to fucking find the other people. Point.
I guess you guys would basically see Cyanet's like his tail like swooshing it when you guys arrive after going through the hallways and shit and being directed. You'd probably see like Cyanet's tail whooshing out the door frame.
We just look at the walls, there's like small cuts on it from where his tail accidentally just smacked across it.
Yeah.
Jump cut to next day as
Okay.
Well, before we do, I was
Pumpkin-
gonna say this. When Locke shows up, I return to him with state.
we were not there yet.
Oh, okay. I thought they were arriving the same day.
No. It's
Okay.
like half a planet away.
As long as, you know, is fuck, Master Roshi and Bulma there, or is
Yes.
that next day? Yeah, that's what I wanted to complete my line with, is the fact that my character would kind of look to Bulma and Master Roshi and all that. Goku here, if I remember the reports, he was a lot weaker when he was younger. How did he get so strong?
I'll do
What?
this with everyone and because
Okay, we take
This
it next day. Okay, I just
benefits
wanted to
everyone.
ask.
No, I got this. I know how we can do this in the same day. Locke just pulls up the pod, takes Pumpkin, we just fly there, Locke parks it in a fucking parking spot.
no pods are broken.
How bullshit.
No.
You can have a training arc with you
Pretty
and
sure it
Bulma
was
fixing it up.
Synapse that were fucking played
I never
hopscotch
touched
with them.
I never touched the pods. I just jumped in front of Burger and punched the shit out of him and planted him into the floor.
Well, for
Yeah, at
whatever
worst, one
bullshit
pod is
reason,
gone.
I'm not gonna let you have like super high-tech spaceships already.
Hey, to be fair, we can make
Oh
it a side
no,
quest
where are we
later
gonna
to repair
go?
them.
Anyway,
Damn.
yeah. Dopeness. Next day, Locke and Pumpkin makes it to West City.
It's a big city.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen bigger.
Okay then.
You've been to the city?
I've been to Ace. I've been to plenty actually. Way too many.
That's a city. Is this as big as any city you've seen?
This is actually the smallest city I've ever seen. I guess in some places this would have just counted as a village.
Well,
That's
Coruscant
40K.
doesn't count. It's a planet, not a city.
I mean, it's a planet-sized city, basically.
At that
But
point,
I'm
what is a
bringing-
city then?
I'm excited. I hope we get to meet a lot of cool people.
Just don't go too far. Like I said, we're here to fight.
Already
people.
acting
We're here
like a
to-
parent.
we're here for- Yeah.
Immediately Pumpkin runs away.
I don't know
I
why.
was gonna say
Running
Locke immediately
around
just like
direct.
grabs him by the shirt collar and holds him up.
Does Locke fucking have one of those child leashes attached to fucking Pumpkin?
You know what? No, that's gonna be my signature technique. Key leash.
Really?
Toss the baby.
Throw the baby.
Just like when he starts acting up, throw him into the air and start spinning him.
Pumpkin, I choose you.
Punky, I abuse you.
Pumpkin ball.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think
use,
at this point,
tackle.
just gonna carry him to bring him over to the hospital.
yeah.
This is no fun. What's the point of
Yeah.
being in a city if we only go to one place?
You would see.
Because
I guess
we're
like
here
a.
to find people. We can explore the city another time.
I guess
I imagine I just walked to the reception like, I'm looking for Goku.
Mr. Gaki,
Yeah.
was it? Son Gaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Goku.
to,
I think
get
you're
to
die.
room 907.
I guess on your way there you would see Synapse's tail squishing out the door because how fucking big he is. Probably also his footprints too. My man weighs like half a ton.
Yep.
Actually, most floors are pretty
Man.
fucking sturdy as long as you don't walk over them 24/7 for
God.
weeks.
I'm sorry, I just have the mental image of like, because of how big the hallways are in here, Synapse was probably fucking crawling through the hallways.
Synapse- For reference
That's terrifying.
for reference of weight, Synapse is 1,200 pounds.
Hmm.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't think there's a floor. I think Synapse is
There has
just
the
hanging on
benefit-
outside the walls.
He also has claws, so there's also that.
Sarah has
It
the
has-
benefits of being a lot skinnier, you know, being rather skinny for her height. So, you know, it's
Mm.
not, you know, broad as Broly, tall as Broly.
My man's got
Yeah.
Broly muscles, and it's taller than Broly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Sara's got that base Broly look.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
so
when
Log
you guys
finally walks in holding Punky.
Cyanet's return, munching on another sandwich. He's only at the beginning end of it as he says, "Greetings, Locke."
Just looks at the food. You gonna finish that?
Cyanet's will hold his tail with the blade and would chop off the equivalency of a foot long. It's a 10-foot long. It's basically a 10-foot long BLT with mayo.
Hmm.
As he gives you
This
a foot,
planet was worth the risk.
as he gives you a foot of it as he's munching on his as he continues munching on his sandwich. Very clearly,
Log takes his.
he respects you.
Log takes.
Wait, that respect only gets
Yeah,
one
look.
full sandwich.
Okay.
Log takes a single bite. It's like food was. Damn, this planet was worth ruining my life for. Just for the food alone. So. Just looks over at him. What's the plan? As he puts Punky down. Stay in the room.
Bulma, having fiddled with her the scouter all night Sunday, finally gets it to work.
Impressive.
Blue-haired lady's back.
I did it! It's working again, and she's fiddling with it, looking at everyone. Oh, wow,
Log
it's...
just looks genuinely surprised, like, holy shit, they actually figured it out in like a night. That's impressive.
So this thing gives you a fighting potential in terms of a number? Beep, 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 beep,
Indeed.
beep, beep, beep.
Yes. I would give you the whole general idea of how it works, but I get the feeling most of the people in this room would probably die of boredom.
Well, and she's looking around as if she's targeting people far away. With this, we can find the rest of our friends. If we're gonna get under attack in 1 year from now, we need to let all of them know so we can prepare properly. Oh, yeah! We could train with Master Korin or... you know...
I was wondering how Goku got this strong, because when I remember Raditz, he was rambling when coming to the planet, and he talked about the fact Goku was supposed to be really, really weak, but he was a lot stronger than expected. So I was wondering how he got so strong,
Oh,
comparatively speaking,
Probably
mind you.
probably just had the shit kicked out of them a lot.
I trained with Master Roshi. Well, I only taught you the basics, boy. You got skills from Master Korin and God.
But what?
What's a god?
Yeah, what's a god?
Are you serious, boy?
Yeah, we don't
what's
exactly have
God?
gods in space.
Well,
If you wouldn't say, well, we don't know if.
To be
God
fair, we don't know about Varus is the thing.
I know,
I
I'm just
think-
saying out of
Yeah.
Yeah, out of
you
character.
say
Yes.
that name and he will wake up. You have been warned.
Oh no.
He sleep sneezes and a planet explodes.
Yeah, my character would be. My character, looks to Roshi. Can you train me then? I want to see how strong I can be, especially how far Kakarot or Goku got.
And he's looking you up and down. Well, I suppose you have the basic instincts of a warrior. And a powerful build at that. Well. But, yeah, you have to steel yourself. My training is very strict. You can't give up just because it gets hard.
As long as it doesn't involve hurting innocent civilians, I can take any training.
Good.
I hated Raditz's training.
My brain's just I'm just laughing.
And then he mumbles under his breath. Now I'm gonna come up with an appropriate student attire.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Oh no.
fucking Roshi.
Log, you can hear this. Sus.
If it was anyone else, it would be fine. But the fact that because Sarah's a woman, like everything's like,
Bulma also says, well, if you guys want to help, how about you go find our friends and tell them to meet up. They need to be aware of this week so they can all train.
what is friend and where?
Fair enough.
And Krillin speaks
Oh.
up. Well, there's Tien, Yamcha, Shao Tzu, and if I know those guys right, they would probably want to have a duel when you meet them. Neither of us have really met any strong people for a while that aren't, us.
That's
Fair
good to
enough.
hear.
I just love the fact that like, it's like fair enough. Locke walks in, he's still injured as fuck.
That Chow thing sounds like a Pokemon. And for rest of how he learned a Pokemon, hospital TV.
Oh no, I was gonna say he like in the hospital he like looked over like one of the chairs. He sees a kid with a Game Boy.
He's also Krillin is also going to say, actually, I too would be itching for a fight. If we're going to fight together from now on, we kind of need to get a sense for how strong each other are.
I will agree with that, Krillin.
Out of character, I just realized something. Chaozu really was basically a fucking Pokemon in the original anime. He used spin attack, shot laser
He
beams,
was a
had psychic moves, flied, and then in the DZ saga, similar stuff, and just fucking self-destruct. He was basically a fucking Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Calm down with the references for now. Let's let's keep the session moving. I want more of this.
I know, I'm sorry. That's something I actually really like. He really actually was.
It's a reason, it's a joke. Continue on.
Bald guy's power level, and she's going to beep it, and it's gonna say, wow, 206. Sweet!
Around around Sara's power level. It'd be an even fight, give or take.
What is my new power level?
So, out of character, I mean, look at your character sheet. Oh, speaking of, Box.
Yeah, I get fair.
Box. You're going to get 60 XP since last time.
Yeah.
And you can spend 20 of them.
Okay.
That's something I forgot, but anyway.
Okay.
Wait, we only got 40 and spent 20.
We got
Yeah,
like
but he
10 and
never
stuff
powered
and
up.
other stuff.
Oh, he's including his battle XP. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
If it was the
Box,
story,
I
he
like
would
you
have
more,
to-
so you're gonna get more.
Yo, let's
Fuck you,
go, the
then.
small child.
You
I'm
see,
telling
the
you for
good-
EP now.
He
The
had had 30.
good-natured characters get better XP. Being good,
Yeah, I see the
help
bias
XP.
here.
Hey, I know where I sit on the alignment table. I have 0 chain.
Yeah, mister, I get XP from drinking people, so
Yeah,
I
he
don't
doesn't
care.
need XP from me, he just drinks people.
When
Anyway,
it comes to be strong people.
Anyway.
I'm going to steal every kill.
this is gonna be a little bit of a side quest central thing where you're gonna go get the other sea fighters, and if you want them, fight them. If you want to, fight them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sinus would look to the blue-haired woman and they would ask, "What is this one's power level?"
This one? Oh, you're talking about yourself?
Yes.
Beep, 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 beep. And,
My man's
I'm
11 years
gonna-
old and basically woke up and chose violence.
so, the out of character, there are things that's going to give the scouter a wrong reading, such as if you're holding a weapon, it's going to give you a higher number. If you're wearing weighted clothes, it's going to give you a lower number. Because what a scouter does is kind of calculating your current battle potential. If you're heavily injured, it's going to give you a lower number. This is unlike if you're just sensing them. For example, farmer with shotgun, 5. Farmer without shotgun, probably 1. If you're sensing someone, it doesn't matter if they're wearing weighted clothes or not, correct? But the scouter will give you a higher number when you remove the clothing. So, with that in mind, Synapse number is going to be around 280.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that's because he has a weakened body. And legs.
For me then, I have my heavy armor on, so it wouldn't suppress my power level, but it would increase when I take it on. I take
No,
it off.
the opposite. It would suppress your power level and go to your normal when you take it off.
Oh, okay, so...
It's like this. Goku has like, what is it, 416, but with clothes on it was 350-ish something, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get stronger without weighted clothes. You can fight at your full potential. Like, that potential is what what it's calculating. But again, if any of you can sense power levels, none of this matters. You can always sense the accurate power levels.
Actually, yeah, how much
Oh.
healing would I have gained from like a day of, because I have natural healing from my core thing.
Remember, only in battle your core healing works.
Oh no, I have out of combat healing stuff as well. I've got self regeneration, but then I've also got like.
Okay. Sarah will gain. I'm gonna do this a simple way. Sarah, since you were hospitalized, you will gain 20% max health.
Hey, that's it. I have the natural healing condition. That's it.
Okay.
No. Sarah will gain 20% of max health. That's how much Sarah will heal, alright?
Okay.
Everyone else will gain, that weren't hospitalized, will gain 10% of max health as healing.
Okay.
Synapse doubles this number, however.
So I get
So-
20%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing this a little bit simpler right now because it's gonna be a... Otherwise, there's a little bit more complicated ways of calculating how much you heal, but we don't need to do that right
Yeah,
now.
that's fair. Okay, so 20% of my health.
If
Oh, I'm back to max.
you reach a damage state above where you have an injury, that injury goes away. Unless it's like
Which-
bad or catastrophic. I don't remember. I don't
Which
think
is
anyone
not
got...
gonna happen in...
I don't
anytime
think
soon.
anyone got a bad or an catastrophic injury. Sorry for raising my voice. I have been cut off a few times.
No, it's fine.
So yeah, I don't think anyone has a bad or catastrophic injury, but those do not go away. Like if you have a bad injury at damage state 5 and you heal so you're at damage state 4, that injury goes away. But not if it's bad or catastrophic. Anyway, have everyone finished healing up?
Yeah, oh yeah, I need to do it in roll 20.
Would probably help.
So yeah, I'm still not back in tip-top health, but...
Not even close.
Would anyone want to fight Krillin?
I would.
Alright.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Good. But yeah, no, actually, considering the power level difference, I did specifically say, pretty close to SARS, almost an even fight.
Yeah.
Humpty.
I'm only at damage state 2 now. So.
Yeah, I'm down at damage state 8.
Sorry for having the highest HP pool in fucking existence.
I am.
No, be sorry you have healing.
I only survived that long because I have like a bajillion HP.
Even after being hospitalized, I'm still damage state 8.
I ate like 5 double Sundays for each of the face.
I was gonna say, like, in this case, well, I did also ask Bulma, like, out of all the friends we need to find, who's the strongest?
Oh, she's going to say Tian Shinhan.
Alright. That looks at Pumpkin, looks back, dibs.
What? Why'd you
He's
look at
using the
me when you
universal
said
lore,
that?
did. Because I know you want to fight things.
I mean, Krillin seems like a good fight for me. We're the same height.
Yes, but you're almost twice as strong as he is. At least.
What? Really? He looks
You'd be
strong.
surprised.
Anyway, I'm also gonna do this, because why not? Fun. Krillin is going to knock on the window as he's hovering outside. Bulma will open the window and he's gonna fly in. Alright, some good news and some bad news. Master Korean had some senzu beans, but he's not going to be able to grow anymore for quite a long time.
How long is a long time?
I didn't specifically ask. He's kind of
I'm
vague
guess-
with stuff like this. He feels like we're questioning him.
Fair enough. So I'm guessing those beans only goes to the most important then.
Goku.
Shut up, Hunky.
Then
But he is
You're
right.
right! Krillin says and goes to look. Oh, wait a minute.
Just
Anyway,
like, hey,
You're
thanks.
wrong.
He wants to
wrong.
No, I was gonna say, if he actually did look up, I would take it from him and look at it. Out of curiosity, do you have to eat the whole bean to gain the effect, or can you break this in half?
No, you eat the whole bean.
Did it actually genuinely give it to Locke at accident?
No.
Good.
I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna eat it, I was just gonna give it to Goku. But I was just
That's-
asking, like, could the
Out of
could
curiosity.
Senzu beans still give, like, some healing effect if they were broken in half?
Good question. I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure they can. I remember.
Yeah, but it's never been done in
Canon.
canon.
Yeah, I think it's
Canon.
only
I'm
been
pretty
done
sure
in
Future
filler.
Gohan did, didn't he?
No.
No?
Like in Dragon Ball Budokai 3, there was like an item that was named a half a sensu and things like that, quarter sensu. But that's never been done in canon. Like, you're given a sensu, you eat the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I kind of have to think
Yeah.
think about
And
if
it's
I
a fair
want that
limit.
in the game or not, but I guess.
It's
Anyway,
a fair limiter.
they're going to give one to Goku. They have 3 beans, so Goku, Sarah, and Locke gets one because those are the most injured ones.
Makes sense. I don't need because I have natural regeneration, so I'm fine.
You know, my character looks at the bean, you know, sniffs it a bit, and then, you know, immediately just the classic sound effect of the swallowing effect.
Just the standard crunchiness of the crunchy bean.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Are you
didn't
gonna
think we
let
accepted
me
it. It's
go
just
yet,
excited
Locke?
to put it on my soundboard. What was that?
Are you gonna let Pumpkin go, or are you still just holding him?
Oh no, I let him go in the room. I just told him to stay in the room.
Synapse is by the door and would probably block his exit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Pumpkin was immune. I'm gonna run for the door. Damn it.
Synapse is still in the corner,
Yeah,
just
so-
sandwich. He's just munching away on his now 9-foot sub.
With that, Goku
Oh.
says that he's going to take Gohan and go back home. Chi-Chi must be worried, and he needs to start
Okay.
with training too.
Thanks for the beans, as my character just flexes and all the bandages just falls off. And it's just, wow, those beans!
Master Roshi corrects his sunglasses a little bit.
They most likely have a tank top under and all that.
He's not picky.
I mean,
Synapse,
He's
course
not taking.
Synapse sees Sarah flex, and he's never really done so before. And he, while holding his sandwich with his arm munching it, would raise his other arm and briefly flex his muscles, and for a split second, the pillar head plays before he undoes it.
Okay, and... to do.
Bulma asks you guys if one of you would like to go and nab their friend. His name is Yamcha. He's not too far away.
Yamcha sounds cool. I want to go meet that guy.
I think Yamcha sound, whatever this Yamcha is, it sounds disappointing.
That's right.
What?
I'm just
No,
gonna add
he
that to
sounds
the
like a
fucking list of
superhero.
abridged memes.
Okay, so let's see. Now that I'm-
Every time you make an abridged memes, the enemies get stronger.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so when I am fully healed, right, I can spend the extra XP I got from Saiyan boost immediately, right?
Yep.
Which is around 8. So,
I'll tell you how much it is.
oh, you already calculated. Okay.
I
I
am.
also have that perk.
I'm actually. You know what? I'm gonna hold off from this because that rule is one that I'm going back and forth on if the XP for Saiyan Physiology should count divided by the number of players or not. I know how much it is, but I'll give it to you later. Just remind me after session.
We're getting nerfed again.
I mean, in session, it's not really an issue. It's like I'm the only one that would be slightly behind purely because I'm the only one who doesn't have it, and that's only if I don't take it from the old man.
Yeah, it's like either 7 or 27.
But yeah.
I just assumed the XP bonus was part of the XP we got.
When you have same physiology and you heal back to full from having been injured in combat, you gain XP.
Yeah, you guys basically just get a massive
minis
EXP
and
boost
guys.
at this moment.
Yeah, we
It
get
was
our
fun, it was a
Zenkai
part of the
boost there.
XP they already got from the training bonus you can spend, not that you gain an additional amount.
No,
how
you
it's
gain
worded.
more XP and can spend it immediately.
But it's only on, like, stats.
Yeah, that's what.
What?
Yeah.
Well, before the original was like you get the EXP, but you can't spend it on like training points. You can only upgrade.
Correct.
It's only on
But Saiyan Physiology specifies that you gain XP and you can spend it.
I know it's immediately, but it can
Okay.
only be on your stats.
I misinterpreted it, so what it's basically saying is I would have gotten 25% of the... What XP, honestly? Like 25% of the healing I got, or what the...
Combat XP.
So 20... Okay, so 25% of out of 27.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow,
I'm
I got fucking
debating
shocked.
whether or not the XP should be 27, which is the XP divided between all of you, or undivided. Because your XP value was 108, I think.
Huh?
I know for EXP I got.
I'm sorry, guys.
12.
Am I not making sense? Okay, I'll
what?
say it like this. Sarah earned from this combat, adding the 20% from encumbrance, 108 experience. That is divided by 4, because at the time there were 4 of you in the combat. 227.
Oh.
So, it's 25% out of 27, or 108.
So
Okay.
you're asking if it's from the original percentage, or if it has the same penalty as the... I would
Combat
say it...
EXP.
If it was me, I would say it follows the same rules as, you know, the normal XP, right? Like, it's the same divided. If the original XP is divided, this is divided too.
I am gonna consider it, and I'll give you that XP later. However,
Fair enough.
and I can't stay much longer because I'm fucking tired. I've been working 6 days a week for 3 weeks, and tomorrow I have to go up in like 8 hours. But
The fact we had a session,
Pump-
I'm really happy.
awesome.
Let's
Pumpkin wanted to go find this Yamcha fellow, right?
He sounds like a superhero. I want to go meet him.
Boom is like, yeah, he's he can be a bit much. Anyway, and she's gonna hand you the scouter, and she says, just follow that, and until you meet him, tell him to go to the Kame house. Can you do that?
Alright.
A Kame house.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming she was handing it to me, because since I came here with Punky.
Well,
Yeah, true.
basically, I assume Fox wanted Pumpkin to fight Yamcha, I guess. I mean, it doesn't have to lead to a fight,
Yes,
but
that's
hey,
what I'm implying.
yeah.
That's what I was implying.
He just wants to
He
meet
wants
Yamcha,
fight the
okay?
cool Yamcha.
Do you want to
I want
break
the
him over your
Wolfang
back?
fist. I want the Wolfang fist. Is what
No,
I
it's
Okay.
mine! You can't have it!
My general idea was always gonna go after Tien, so...
If you take it, you'll be better.
So I
than
guess that
me.
means Synapse has to go 1v1 Shields.
Shouts. Well, then again, Shouts
No.
hangs around TN no
Synapse
matter where it
gets
goes.
exploded on.
Anyway, we're going to end it in a little bit, but Krillin looks Sarah up and down and says, so, you're feeling better after the bean?
Well, absolutely. Fucking hell, never had something. Not even the healing pods did this work that quick.
Oh yeah, a cat grows them. A hermit cat on top of a huge tower.
You know, is it sad that that's not the weirdest thing I've heard?
No. How about
Also
this?
lives-
Okay,
I've
good.
been dead.
Huh. Yeah, you talked about those Dragon Ball things. I'm guessing you're
Yup.
an example that they work.
Unfortunately, I was killed by a demon, so my soul wandered around in the ether for eternity. But hey,
He was in purgatory. He was in
Eh,
eternal
at
limbo
least it-
suffering.
Hey, at least it wasn't for truly eternity. You got out.
well, it was meant to be. So, do you wanna go around?
Actually, yeah. Before we spar, what about this? Can you show me around the planet a bit? You know, this is the first time I can actually sit down and, you know, enjoy the scenery a bit. Maybe you can tell me a bit about the planet and such,
Sure.
and then we can fight. Maybe you could show me some of your techniques. I want to learn something, as many tricks as possible, so we can defeat the other Saiyans.
And Master Roshi is like, that's my student. As Krillin and Sarah leaves to basically go on a date.
Sarah is too
Aw.
ignorant.
And
Sarah is too
that's what it
ignorant
is.
It
know.
is what it is.
Aw.
I ship it.
It
Did
is what it
Locke
is.
take a
I
bean?
did it.
Did Locke take the bean?
He's holding on to it for the time being.
Keep in mind you
Because
can't
Krillin
train.
did state these things. Because Krillin did state, can't, like, these are apparently going to be very rare. So he's just gonna
Okay.
hang on to it for the time being since.
I'll let you know you can't.
Right,
Sorry.
like. Oh, you going?
No, you go on. I thought you were done.
No, I was basically just gonna say what Locke's going to be doing, so.
Okay. Basically, yeah, you can hold on to him. I'm not forcing you to eat it, but you can't train as effectively while you're injured.
Oh no, that's
And-
fine, because Locke isn't gonna be
and,
training for like a week.
Sorry?
He said he's.
No, that's fine, because he's not gonna be training straight away. He has other things he would want to do first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which is, first on his list is, he wants to go check out the lab synapses from.
Yep. Would you mind,
And then
like,
afterwards
this is
he-
something we could, we don't have to do it all in RP channel, but would you mind, like, at least, like, you writing out, like, his to-do list in RP channel so I can, like, prepare for next session?
Yep.
Because this is some cool shit. For all of you, like, what you want to do. Like, Sarah wanted to train with Master Roshi, quote-unquote, date Krillin, and shit like that. Anything you guys want to do, that way I can prepare a little bit better.
To be fair, Krillin is a native of the planet. Wouldn't it be a good idea to ask him about showing her around?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but in Krillin's mind, he counts this as a dub.
Oh yeah,
Be a
I mean,
dub. Sarah wouldn't take it
he's
away
not a
from him.
pig or anything, but Krillin has always been a little bit interested in the ladies, in a respectful manner. So you know, Master
Yeah,
Roshi
Sarah's
didn't
not
rub
gonna
off on
take
him
the-
that way.
Yes, Sarah is not gonna date him or anything, but she's not gonna take the win away from him. That, you know, like he was the first she even thought about asking.
Before we end, then, do you wanna do just the fight? Sparring?
Do you want to get the sparring done now, or didn't you want to leave immediately?
I'm asking if you'd like to.
You know what we could do? Since most likely everyone is not gonna be here next week. What if, you know, the people that are available can do their fights right, so we are not immediately, like, cutting between each other and only one person can interact at a time? So they can have their alone time, right, with
When?
what they're doing when splitting up.
What are you talking about?
Next Saturday, when, you know, it's supposed to be break time. We actually can use break time to something productive, and we can get some of the, you know, like, filler stuff without taking in all of the time of the other people. This is just a suggestion, mind you. You don't
Okay.
need to take it to heart.
I don't understand. What is?
Basically, for that next session, because we have the intermediaries, since not everyone might be available that day,
Okay.
People who are, if they're going to fight people, do their fight, so that way the following session we aren't having to jump cut between people and people have to sit there twiddling their thumbs for 30 minutes or so, or waiting
Yeah.
for someone to finish their fight. That basically get the filler content out during the break week, so that way we can get back to some of the more main stuff during the following week.
If that's not okay, that's completely fine. I'm just, giving my 5 cents.
Yeah, it's an optional idea if people are free and bored and want to do stuff. Sign up will basically ask if anyone wants him to tag
I
along.
love it. An idea for Pumpkin.
Yeah, and if
I don't
2
wanna play
players
them
are
right away.
available,
I'm
we can
taking
spar amongst each
Becky.
other.
So,
Yeah.
no fight
hate
for
that.
today then.
If we're going with that idea, then again, to be fair, I'm still 6, so... If we can yeah, I would love to take my fight another day, right? Because then we can also have the role play of me sightseeing.
Yeah.
Sure. Can I ask, when Pumpkin comes back with the Dragon Radar, Bulma's gonna use it to find Tianxinhan. Is there anyone that would want to go and find him?
Glad to know I'm always ignored.
Fight.
Locke did.
Oh, look, step 4.
I even specifically called dibs.
That for
Very good.
It
TN.
is the universal law.
Yeah. Sign will basically ask the group and everyone in the room, including the NPCs, if anyone would like him to tag along, because he has no real plans in mind. He's just kind of been sitting there listening while eating a sandwich.
Okay, hold on, I got this. Synapse, right? Unfortunately, my plan's currently keep me away from looks over Punky. This one. Can you keep an eye on him for me?
No, I got this. The great Yamcha will tell me how to do something right. I believe in him. Yeah, I don't
Please
need
do-
Please
supervision.
keep an eye on him.
Please do not call him Great Yamcha. His ego is inflated enough as it is, says Bulma.
Honestly, out of character, this is very funny. You're just the dim-witted child, and also so not low intelligent biomechanical.
My mom
android that
told me
born
Yamcha
like
was a
yesterday.
great fighter.
What?
It would be fun.
You know what,
it
and-
would be. It would be
You know what,
funny
and I love
That's
that.
if.
what I said.
Shit.
Oh, sorry. Finish.
We should have like
I was
a
gonna say,
chat
on top of
roulette.
that, please try not to kill anyone. The last thing we need is more chaos around the world. Especially considering we're
one
supposed to
will-
be working together.
Does keeping an eye on this one simply mean you wish me to watch him?
Yeah. Just in case, I don't know. Maybe someone comes out and tries to kidnap him again. Shrugs.
Question: how injured is Locke currently? Damage state.
Very bad. I am at damage state 8.
How many injuries does he have?
Actually,
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check. Is the Locke character sheet
I have
updated?
injuries in the first 4 steps, and then I have an NA at 8.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, because you rolled none for that one.
Yeah, that means you don't need to write it. That means it's still open and you can still roll for damage state 8. I'm looking at it. That means
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
just leave it
open.
there as
If
a
you keep
reminder.
rolling not applicable, you can keep rolling the same damage state over and over.
I know.
Niggling, second wind.
I just have it NA because it's like rolled out. I have the thing there. I may as well use.
Oh, remove all the beneficial injuries. So you remove second wind after combat ends. So you have 3 injuries, but none of them are bad. Okay.
Okay, so I'll remove my one then. Because I know I have one. So technically, I've
Okay.
only got one injury.
Yeah, the moment a combat ends, if you have a beneficial injury, that one goes away after combat. No other injury goes away.
Okay, so only injury I got is brutal damage then.
Okay, yeah, that
Same
one
here,
stays.
which seems to be removed. For me.
That one's.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
one for me is 2.
If you take a Sensobean, all injuries goes away, including catastrophic ones.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
May I ask? Fuck. What was the? God damn it! My brain immediately slumped. Sorry, I am tired and sick, so makes sense. I'm on my last cross.
Hmm.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, it's the end of session. asking you about, when a Saiyan is fully healed, the XP debacle.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later, not now. Again, this is something I have
Okay.
to make a ruling for the system going forward, and right now I'm tired and cracked. I don't want to stress it out. I have a week to decide, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have it be split. But
And Dart, I'm gonna make you a wish list of what I want. Which, the Flying Nimbus is on the wish list.
No, I will say this. This is more just roleplay related. Silence will probably keep walk and keep an eye on Pumpkin, but he was told to watch him. He will take that literally. He will just watch Pumpkin. Meaning, if Piccolo shows up and fucking kidnaps him, he will not step in the way because he was just told to watch him. He wasn't told.
I saw exactly what happened.
I did specifically state in case anything tries to come in and grab him, to interfere.
Wait, but Silence doesn't understand.
Watch him
He's
get
like,
grabbed.
yeah, sure. I'll watch the child.
By the way,
He would watch.
I did have the specification, but
Well,
I have perfectly stated that. Sorry, go on.
He said he knows what he said. You want me to watch the child? You said yes, watch him in case things try to grab him. But he doesn't know watch is in like protect, guard, all that. He just knows watch as watch. But he doesn't. But no one really. You don't really know that, which is why he said sure. But it's like yeah.
Block is surrounded by idiots. Pull my help.
Hey, Sara's not that dumb.
Be fair, my
I have
character's
Yamcha. Yamcha will teach Pumpkin to be smart.
Look,
How
my
did he
character-
get dumber?
Sure he
How
will.
did he gain an additional floor?
Look, to be fair, my character does have learning impaired, and he is also 11 years old, technically. But that's growth time. He's been in existence for one day. Jiro didn't finish. He's the prototype. Jiro didn't program all the finished programming the mid thing.
I would call you a prototype.
This is also all part of my plan. Funky, you must convert this man's alignment.
And I
Make
personally
him-
think you're not really a prototype. You're more a prototype for the method of Android, not actually a prototype of Cell. You know what I mean? Like, you're not necessarily Cell 0.0. You're more, okay, Jiro's first attempt at a bio-android.
Oh yeah, you get what I mean.
You're like the
Monkey,
computer
you
before they made the phone.
Beautiful. Beautiful analogy.
New flaw unlocked by Pumpkin, trained by Yamcha.
You
Aw.
get trained by Yamcha. You automatically acquire the background character feature.
Oh.
Damn!
No.
That would kill him. No, you
How do I
grab
remove
Cyberman
that?
weakness. Anytime one would explode on you, you die automatically.
Honestly, I do find it funny. Like, you want to get taught Yamcha's techniques? No, why? Because if you learn them, I'll truly become irrelevant. Because I will have nothing.
But I'll make Yamcha stronger by training with him. And he's not irrelevant.
And hey, if he survives, that's not gonna even fuck up the timeline necessarily. More than
I am still
everything
gonna
else
throw
has done.
Cyberman at him.
Yamcha
That's
dying and Yamcha training, outside of being the first one to get jumped by the androids, accomplishes nothing.
Basically.
But he's now training with a Saiyan. A half Saiyan. From Earth.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not a Saiyan. I'm a half Saiyan.
The Science will just be basically following Pumpkin around and keeping an eye on him while taking period. He will ask Bulma for some money so he can buy food. Because he's probably
Although he
learned the
doesn't
concept
understand
of, he's probably learned the concept of you can't just take the things you want to take. Because let's be honest, if he wanted to, he could, but laws.
Yeah.
Being told to play
Smart
nice,
woman.
and he's like, he's begrudgingly
My
agreeing.
likeness is otherwise, but okay.
Because it's like, he's evil, so he'll do whatever he wants, but it's like, in this situation, people have been nice to him, so he's like, fair, I'll listen to what you have to say. He's respectful, he's not
Yeah.
Frieza.
Also, just a clarification with what I was trying to do with the scouts because I figured I was just trying to treat them as like the fuck, what are they called? The fucking like just targeting sensors.
Huh?
So like roleplay wise, scout is, but combat wise, they would just be targeting sensors, which is just a +2 to ranged attacks.
Yeah, like what I have in my game. Okay, yeah. I think they're called targeting
Yeah.
sensor.
Yeah, it is because I throw it on my sheet just to get a general idea. Because the original thing is like, oh, if I could save just one of them, I can give it to Sara, who actually uses ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, session was fun. Sorry, I didn't really do all too much. I chatted a little bit, but that was a lot of it was out here jokes and stuff. So I think we've got really a lot going on at the moment. We've kind of just been chilling.
Yeah,
I do hope you guys are liking my roleplay with him, though.
that's fun.
His alignment is basically I don't give a fuck.
Which is funny because that's technically my alignment.
Yeah, but it's like yours is I don't give a fuck, but I'll agree in certain circumstances. My character.
No, mine's I don't give a fuck, but we'll see how this goes. And yours is I don't give a fuck. But when I do give a fuck, it's gonna suck for everyone.
The difference lies in what you guys are willing to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
I just
gonna
wanna
head
brief-
off. I wanted to check. Are we already 2 weeks from now, or did we say next Saturday?
2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, main session. Next Saturday, potential.
We can do
Fight
mini
and-
sessions.
Okay, dokes.
Yeah. Basically,
We-
our
We can
pillar, basically our
update you
pillar
when
arc.
you're more